let's dive deep. This is stuff that she could have answered at the COVID inquiry, Jacinda Ardern. So it's my latest reading from A Different Kind of Power, a memoir by Jacinda Ardern, who is too busy to talk to the Royal Commission into COVID. And we pick up the story on the 12th of April 2020, I think 2020. Easter Sunday was the 12th of April, and as the date got closer, but we're in lockdown here, by the way, multiple letters started arriving with the same question. Dear Prime Minister, is the Easter Bunny an essential worker? Not long before Easter, as one of my daily press conferences, mentioned in passing, I confirmed the answer to this pressing question. Yes, the Easter Bunny was indeed essential. But even as I said this, I suddenly worried that I just had added a new expression on an already pressured parents. So I quickly added the caveat. As you can imagine, at this time, of course, they're going to be potentially quite busy at home with their families and their own bunnies. And so if the Easter Bunny doesn't make it to your household, then we have to understand that it's a bit difficult at the moment for the bunny to perhaps get everywhere. I said all of this in a live-to-air national press conference and with the same tone I'd have used if talking about our GDP figures, and with about as much credibility. See, you're treating us all like bunnies, sister. As for Neve, she was approaching 2 years old and seemed delighted to be surrounded by family members, her dad, her grandmother, her grandfather, and sometimes her mum. It wasn't that I was completely absent, though this period I was probably home more often, or at least more consistently, but I struggled to be present. I might arrive home to find Neve in the lounge surrounded by Duplo blocks. Okay, I'd think, I'm going to play with my daughter now, and I won't be distracted. I am going to be present. That was in capitals. That's why I kind of yelled it. Let's build a tower, I might say. Then I'd kick off my shoes. Nothing about the ankles. And still in my work clothes, begin stacking one block upon the next with Neve. Before long, the tower would be too tall for her to reach, so I'd ask Neve to pass me her favourite colours. The tower would grow higher, then higher. I'd smile, doing my best to really be there in the moment. All I could see in my mind were graphs. I knew all the research about attachment, the importance of building strong connections. I even helped design government policies to support the idea. And yet the whole time I was there with Neve saying things like, how about a blue one, my love? Let's do a yellow. Look how tall our tower has grown. I wasn't there, not all of me, not even most of me. Weird passage. Weird passage. We wouldn't want to ask you questions about that if you had the guts to turn up to the inquiry. Nothing about ankles, just maybe Jacinda Ardern had nappy brain through the whole COVID thing. But there you go. That was kind of, I'm sorry, that got quite sad towards the end, didn't it? It's quite weird. I think we might just take a break and just move on.